My dream last night on the night of May 1st. There's like lots of weird parts. But a couple of the biggest spots was a bunch of people being on the highway. And the highway is completely backed up in traffic. There's not an inch that a car can move forward. And we were all just basically hanging out on this highway for hours and hours and hours. With being able to do absolutely nothing. We couldn't go anywhere. And all of a sudden, everybody starts to get really anxious, wired up, excited, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And everybody's like, look at the news, look at the news. And the president was on the news talking about our highway and how it being so backed up and there was nothing that they could do. So the only thing they could do was take a series of buses and start at the beginning and make the buses fly through the highway, knocking out any car or vehicle that I could possibly knock out. And he said, I understand that there's going to be casualties, but these casualties will be worth it. The casualties, the people that are affected by these buses, yes, it will be sad, but all the others that finally get to get out of this highway will be thankful for those casualties. It was so weird. So then you're basically waiting in dread, wondering if you're going to be one of those casualties. And slowly but surely, you start to see all these buses flying through, taking out this car and that car and this car, this casualty and that casualty and this casualty, until finally it at least passes you and you're able to get off this highway. Two small other parts of my dream was finally the people that I'm with, I guess. We all finally get off this highway and we're at our home or whatever. It didn't feel like my home. It felt like somebody I knew lived there. And everyone was like supposed to be doing something, and I don't know what it was, but we're supposed to be doing something. And the people that I was with, their daughter ends up getting really drunk and jumps into this car and is trying to go back onto that highway. But I jump in the passenger seat with her and I'm like, listen, you can't go back on that highway. Think about everything it took for us to get off of it. And she's just so wasted. And I'm thinking, I'm in the passenger seat with this wasted person. And if I don't die on that highway when she gets us there, if I don't die on that highway, I'm going to die in the car on my way to get there. And then I wake up for a little bit and I go back to sleep. And then it's me as a guy in prison. And it's like these prisoners are all being walked like cattle. They're not allowed to say a word. And they're all just staring at each other because they want to beat the shit out of each other, not realizing that they're not each other's enemies. And they're all these like men that have muscles, and they're all angry. And it just feels like something bad is about to happen, and then all of a sudden I wake up again.